Driving Empire has just announced that Bentley is coming this Friday to the game. Let's go ahead and check out what Bentleys can be coming, but before we do that, make sure to subscribe and drop a like on this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so I've been saying on and off for a few months now that I think Bentley could be coming to the game. You know, it's a prediction I made, and obviously it ended up being true, so that's pretty good. But let's talk about what these Bentleys are that could be coming. So let's first off start by reading what Driving Empire has to say. Experience the epitome, I don't even know, bro, that's a fancy word, of exclusivity with the Bentley Baclar. The ultimate expression of the open-air luxury roofless Bentley Baclar is an astonishing Marquetta Grand Tour developed by Mulliner, Bentley's coach building division, with only 12 units produced globally. It's a modern embodiment of Mulliner history as the oldest automotive coach builder in the world. Experience the Bentley's Baclars alongside 3 more Bentleys this Friday in Driving Empire. So in total, we will be getting 4 Bentleys, the Bentley Baclar, and 4 more. Why do they have to word these messages so hard to read? Like, I just struggled trying to read that. That was brutal, but oh my goodness, let's take it in. So we got a Bentley image right here, and basically it looks like they're trying to showcase the new Bentley Baclar that they're adding, which it looks pretty cool in my opinion, the Bentley Baclar. But I'll tell you one thing, we're gonna look up the price of this. It's gonna be super overpriced, and y'all will not like that. So let's check out what the cost of this Bentley Baclar could be. Okay, I took off my hoodie because it's getting hot, but let's look up the price of the Bentley Baclar. About 1.9 million for a Bentley Continental with a body kit. Bro, oh my days, that's actually overpriced in my opinion. I'm being so for real, like, that is literally a Bentley Continental, guys, that looks like it has a body kit on it. Like, oh my goodness. What the heck? That's overpriced. I'm just gonna say it. And I know in game they're gonna mark it up a little bit, so it's gonna be like 2 million in game. But it's gonna be so stupid. It's probably gonna be a limited. I mean, it might not. They didn't say it was a limited, but I don't know. What could the other 3 Bentleys be? I'm gonna drop some predictions right now. We think maybe the Bentley Continental GT. All right, hear me out. It could be like either maybe like this one, the coupe, because we're already getting a convertible, or the coupe variant, or convertible, not coupe, the convertible variant. It's possible to be either, but there's like a new one. Let me search the redesign. The redesign. We could also get the redesign. This thing looks identical to that one that we just saw. That was millions. What? So this is the Continental redesign. It looks identical to the one that we just saw. Whatever. That's stupid. 1.8 million for that is out of their mind. But anyways, this is the new one we could end up getting. So that's 3 potential Bentleys already that we could get. Not sure though. Honestly, I think we're probably gonna get that Bentley Baclar, this Continental GT, and then ooh, what else could we get? We could get a perhaps the sedan. Let me see, the Bentley sedan. They have a sedan. Let's see what the sedan is. This is the Bentley sedan, so perhaps we could end up with this. I mean, it's nice, but like, it looks like a wannabe Rolls Royce, if I be honest. Like, come on, man. It looks like a wannabe Rolls Royce. I know I'm being a hater of Bentley right now, but I'm just giving my opinion what I think it looks like. It looks whatever. It's whatever. Very outdated looking, in my opinion. It's just not it. Yeah, no. This car is really whatever. Then we got the Bentley Bentayga. Let's see. This is the Bentley Bentayga, the SUV. I mean, it can be pretty good looking. That one's pretty sporty, gray with orange. I like this one. This SUV is pretty cool. Red is really nice. More red. We got blue. So, I'm thinking this is gonna be the SUV we get. Ooh, that's tough, yo. Imagine we could get like Mansory kits on here. Like, let me show you. Hold up. We could do a Mansory Bentley. That could be tough. Hold up. Ah, I wish we could do this. Like, imagine these in Driving Empire. Ah, it sucks that they won't let us. But a Mansory Bentley would be insane, dude. Holy crap. But of course, Driving Empire won't be adding Mansory kits probably for a very long time. I don't know if they ever will, but back to what we were looking at. So Bentley Bentaygas, we know we can get something like this in game maybe. Which ones do I think it'll be, honestly though? I don't know. But if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I really think that the 3 that they'll be adding besides the Baclar will be probably the newer Continental as a coupe, maybe the sedan, maybe not, and then honestly maybe an older Continental, like from the 2000s. They seem to do that. Like, let me just show you with Audi, for example. We got Audi. This is a good example. Audi and Bentley are owned by the same parent company, I believe. And we can see with Audi, we have the latest and greatest R8. So they're going to be adding the latest and greatest version of the Bentley probably. But then we go down a little bit and we should have a bit of an older version right here. We have an older version of the R8, you see. So maybe like a mid 2010s-ish Bentley. They would just add an older version. It'll just be very blah, whatever, in the dealer. No one will use it. But they're probably going to add that. And then for the final car, I'm going to go out on a whim here and say maybe, just maybe, hear me out. They could add a classic Bentley. Something like this, something like that, something like this. Like, I know it's kind of like goofy looking, you know, these old cars that no one's going to use. But I feel like that's something that Driving Empire would add, like that one. Ooh, I could see them adding this. This one's actually kind of cool, I can't lie. Maybe an older Bentley like that. This one looks pretty important. Like maybe some racing historical one like this. That looks pretty good. That one's pretty crazy. Yeah, I feel like they would definitely end up adding a classic Bentley sometime. I mean, let's just go look at some other classic cars that they've done in game from licensed brands and see if it's possible for a Bentley around this time era to get added. So, I mean, Audi has some older cars in the game. Obviously, not as old as the Bentley, though, that we're talking about. But Jaguar, I believe Jaguar does have cars that are, like, as old as the Bentley we're talking about. Like, this looks pretty old. Maybe not as old as the Bentleys. This one seems pretty old. Perhaps this one, too. Yeah, this one's pretty old. So, a lot of these do look really old. So maybe, yeah, I could definitely see them adding some random Bentleys from this time period just as like filler cars in the future. And maybe they'll have one in the update where they release the Bentley, of course. But I don't really know now that I think about it, you know. It would kind of be stupid to waste one of the spots on a classic car that no one will buy and it'll probably be overpriced. So most likely maybe the last car instead of a classic could be the Bentley Bentayga SUV. That would make the most sense in my opinion. I mean, let's just look here. We have the Bentley Bentaygas, like, I guess sister cars. Like, we have the Audi in game, like the Audi SUV that it's kind of similar to. I don't think this is the exact SUV. Like, it might be a bigger version, but like, you get, wait, no. It's this one. This is the one. My bad. Nope, wrong one again. Oh my goodness. Okay, where is it? This one. This is the Bentayga's sister SUV. You can see it looks very similar. So we have this version of the car, right? Then we go to the Urus. And this is also made on the same chassis that the Bentayga and the Audi is. So the Urus, we have that in game. So my point being, maybe we'll get the Bentayga as well, I guess. That would make a lot of sense for the last car. Because like we have all the other cars that are based off the same chassis in game. So it makes sense. Wait up. One more thing I forgot to mention, guys. There's one really cool Bentley that I forgot to talk about. And I really think it could be cool for them to add. And that is the Bentley GT3 race car. I mean, look at that thing. We have a lot of GT3 race cars. So maybe, hear me out. Under the collections, you see how we have like the Audi collection for some cool Audis, like the GT3 Audi right there, for example. It's a perfect example. We have the GT3 Audi collections. What if we have a Bentley collection? And what they'll do for you is they could give you the GT3 Bentley, just like, you see, we have a few GT3 cars right here. The GT3 McLaren, we have the GT3 Audi. What if we got the GT3 Bentley, potentially from collections, because both those were collection vehicles, so maybe they're adding the Bentley GT3 Continental. That would be really freaking cool. Like, that would be my favorite Bentley they could add, and I think it's so aggressive looking, so I really hope that for Driving Empire's sake, with this update, they're gonna add that, because honestly, Bentley's kind of a mid-brand for a racing game, so I feel like the GT3 might be the only cool car that they would end up adding. But that is gonna be everything for today's video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe, ring the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Check the video on screen here. YouTube thinks you'll like it, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.